Thank you for your interest in the Equitable VMT Mitigation Program study led by VTA. If you haven't heard the term VMT before, please take a few minutes to watch our What is VMT and Why Does It Matter video. How can reducing the amount of driving, or VMT, help us meet our climate and air quality goals? Transportation has a larger impact on the environment than you may think. In fact, the transportation sector is the largest greenhouse gas emitter in California and the source of almost 40% of greenhouse gas emissions. Because of this, California state law requires us to track transportation emissions carefully, identifying the transportation sector as a critical part of helping us meet our climate and air quality goals. Increasing other transportation options is one of several ways to reduce transportation-related emissions. Other ways include cleanup of our fuel sources and making vehicles more fuel efficient. But let's focus on the benefit of increasing transportation options. By increasing transportation options beyond driving alone, vehicle miles traveled will be reduced, and therefore transportation-related emissions will also be reduced. Vehicle miles traveled, or VMT, has two components: the number of driving trips taken and the distance of those trips. To reduce VMT, it is important to consider both of these components. The distance of driving trips is connected to how we use land. How far do you have to travel for the grocery store? What about getting to the train station? How far do you live from work? The number of driving trips may not be as high if more attractive, safe, reliable, and comfortable options were available. Is walking a safe and comfortable option for getting to the grocery store? Are transit or biking attractive options for getting to work? Significant reductions in VMT are possible if just a handful of passenger car trips are replaced by walking, biking, or taking transit, or if you travel shorter distances when you do drive. Let's think about Maria. Maria lives about 5 miles outside of downtown where she works. Her car commute is about 30 minutes in rush hour traffic and is currently her best option for getting to work. She has looked into taking the bus, but it takes twice as long and it has been late a couple of times, once very late. Some companies in downtown allow working from home a few days per week, but Maria's job requires her to come in person every day. However, the local transit agency just started running an improved bus service, which uses technology at signals to speed up the buses. The service would reduce Maria's commute to downtown to 40 minutes, a bit more than driving, but also make it more reliable. Several of Maria's neighbors have gotten on board and find it to be a convenient alternative to driving, so Maria tries the new service one day. But Maria is holding back from fully switching over because the bus fare is a bit more expensive than her annual parking pass that she's already paid for. Then, her employer shares with her that they'll be starting a new transportation program in which all employees will receive free transit passes. Maria starts taking the bus a couple days per week, enjoying her time outside of rush hour traffic. However, the bus only runs until 9 p.m., and sometimes Maria stays late to care for an elderly family member after work. On those days, Maria still has to drive to ensure she has a reliable ride home at the end of the day. Maria is not alone in this. After hearing about the need for evening hours from many riders, the transit agency decides to expand the bus service until midnight. With this change, the improved bus service has become a reliable commute choice for Maria, and she chooses to take it most days, reducing her average weekly work VMT from 50 to 10. As Maria's story demonstrates, there are many factors influencing how we travel, and reducing VMT may take multiple strategies. New development can contribute to strategies that reduce VMT and improve quality of life for you and for other Santa Clara County residents, workers, and visitors. A VMT mitigation program could help make that happen.